New game this week. It's called Bingo or No Bingo. So this is the name is inspired by a TV show in the early thousands of Australian television called National Bingo Night, where they sent out all these bingo cards to everyone. You can buy them, and then you watch the TV and you basically play bingo from your home, and you had the chance to win, thousands of dollars. Right?
Great show.
The show got canned because it was actually shown to be rigged, and not many people won. But in the National Bingo Night, there was the guy who was pulling out the balls, and he would yell out whether it was bingo or, more commonly, no bingo.
Who was that guy?
I don't know. He was a random presenter. So basically, context aside, I've got a couple of factoids for you boys.
All right.
So not bingo at all.
No bingo whatsoever.
Allow it.
However, you've got to tell me whether it is either bingo, which means it's true,
Oh, okay.
or whether there's no bingo,
All right.
which means it's false.
Gotcha,
All right,
gotcha.
Are we working together, Ro, or is it a...
Well, in my head, I had it as an individual team sport, but I think we'll work as a team together.
Lovely.
Very
All right.
generous. Bingo or no bingo? A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance.
I thought there was... Actually, I'm not even going to say it.
Don't make that joke.
I'm not going to say it.
Let it pass. Let it pass. Let it pass. I'm leaning towards no. Bingo, that is.
No bingo, you reckon?
'Cause-
Group of flamingos.
A flamboyance.
Flamboyance. But I feel like that...
Did you see that flamboyance over there? It doesn't sound correct.
Mm.
But then when have I
What
been near?
would you call it then? Is it it's not a pride. I don't know what for some reason pride keeps coming. That's the lions, right?
Lions, mate.
Yeah, it's not them.
But do you think, like, you see some crows? Do you say
Murder.
murder of crows?
That is true, that is
doesn't roll off
true.
the tongue either.
That's true. I would just say flock.
But I think this is leaning. But murder has nothing to do with crows, right? Do you think the grouping name has anything to do with the animals?
Well, yeah, it's a
Flamingos
murder. Like the crows come when there's like a dead body, so that's why it's murder.
Damn.
I think so.
Do you
Damn, bro.
believe flamingos are flamboyant?
Absolutely,
They are by nature the
Yeah, exactly.
feathers or whatever it is.
flamboyant.
But is the
surely not,
grouping
though.
named after? Is this too simple?
I think so.
So what are we saying?
Oh, but then maybe I don't know. I'll back you on this one. If you say it's no bingo, I'll back you.
No bingo.
The answer is bingo. Oh. A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance.
Damn.
We move to number 2. Bingo or no bingo? Natural redheads have a genetic resistance to anesthesia.
The person.
What is it? Anesthesia.
It's anesthesia.
Should I do it again?
Please.
Bingo or no bingo? Natural redheads have a genetic resistance to anesthesia.
Surely not.
I feel like I have read some things about how different hair color people have different
Actually?
traits. But
Oh,
I don't know
right.
if it's
That's
this.
not super bad. They don't have super
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's this like.
Because surely anesthesia what? So wait, if you go into operation and you're a redhead, what do? They just fucking
They double
knock you
your-
out with they just fucking punch you in the head.
They double your dose, mate.
No, but that'll kill you, I'm pretty sure. Like there's a safe amount of anesthesia you can give to people. Why would having red have given a natural resistance?
Dude, that is life, man. Some of life's wonders could include, the red hair follicles.
So you're saying it's...
No, I'm not saying it's true.
Okay,
by the way,
you're
but
not
I'm
saying it's bingo.
But I'm saying there is some
It
sort
could
of
be.
things in the world
Right.
where your hair color, or even eye color, I feel like I've seen. I don't even know what I'm saying. Has something to do
Mine
with your
feeling
DNA.
awfully religious today.
Yeah, I know.
God works in mysterious ways. Type
Going
vibe.
down to some
It's
really...
not God works in mysterious ways. There's scientific reasoning.
But we're saying it's...
I'm saying this is no bingo.
All right, we'll say no
False.
bingo.
This one is a bingo as well. So
Seriously?
Manu was right. So redheads do have a natural resistance, but it means you increase the dosage. So instead of you go to the dentist, instead of getting like the one shot, you get like 3 or 4 shots.
What if I've dyed my hair red, and so I'm not a natural redhead, but then they pump me up with more anesthesia and I die?
well, then you die.
Do I have to tell them what my natural
the
hair
hair
color
dye
is?
from Woolies is going to fool fucking the
Yeah, the
doctors.
just for men.
Sen,
Just for men.
Sen, you're not fooling anyone with. If you come in with a red hair, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Next one.
bingo or no bingo? Humans swallow 8 spiders a year when they sleep.
This is cap.
I've seen-
This
yeah,
is
this
cap.
is-
People say it's true, and it's
This is
Capanese.
one of those
bro.
ones where it's just,
Old wives' tale.
Yeah, exactly. Hey,
No
hey.
bingo, bro.
Or husband's tales.
Exactly. Let's not do that. You're
Nice
right. Thank you.
inclusive on this podcast. So we're saying what? No bingo.
No
Straight
bingo.
off the- all right.
100%.
But what if it's like little bugs in your sleep? Do they count as spiders?
He said spiders.
He said spiders? All right. No bingo.
There is no bingo.
There we go.
Well done.
Go, lovely.
We move to the next one. Bingo or no bingo? Urine was used as mouthwash by ancient Romans.
Stop that immediately. No. What, your own one? Your own urine?
Just human urine.
The bubbler, Todd Carney.
Ancient medicine has been wacky, you know.
How wacky?
There's wacky, but then there's idiocy.
100 years ago, they thought the earth was flat, for
That's
example.
true, actually.
So ancient times, who knows what they thought?
No, but you think Julius Caesar stood there and whizzed in his own mouth as a mouthwash?
He had probably like slaves to whiz for
Oh,
him.
but maybe you're right.
They did some
feel like they were
outrageous
pretty
things
fucked up
back in the
then.
day, bro.
That's true. So we're seriously saying that
But mouthwash is outrageous.
that's the part that gets
I would
me.
say cure for fucking something. Cure for cancer, they thought
Maybe.
mouthwash. That makes sense. But mouthwash. Did they think mouthwash, urine had antibacterial properties?
Just water in it,
That's true.
mostly.
Maybe was urine more safer to drink than some of their water?
Like they had simplistic thinking back in the day. Did they think urine had all the
All your
insides?
nutrients.
Exactly, the nutrients
come
from the
through
inside.
your whiz and you
Exactly.
just ingest it back in.
Exactly. That seems plausible.
Is that the infinite water hack? You just drink your own pee and then pee it out? What are we saying, Manu? You've been right, and I've doubted you before, so I'm going to back you on this one.
I'm gonna say, but I back you on this one. That's the thing. I think it's outrageous for it to be mouthwash.
Yeah, so we'll say no
No bingo.
No bingo.
It's bingo, boys. Bingo, bango, bongo, if you will.
So you seriously, as mouthwash.
As mouthwash.
Prove it.
Ancient Romans. Look it up. Look it up. Number 6. Bingo or no bingo? Albert Einstein failed maths in high school.
I think there's
I feel like
another
this is
Japanese
one of those
one.
wives' tales, as you would say,
Husband's
or
tales,
husband's tales,
exactly,
where you're like,
exactly.
when you try and justify, I failed this, but even Einstein failed maths back in the high. I feel like he did.
I feel like
though.
I feel like I read this recently.
I feel like I read that he did.
No, I feel like I've read this recently where it's Einstein didn't actually, and I know where he gets it from Reddit, and I feel like I've read this on Reddit.
So he didn't actually.
He didn't actually fail maths. I think.
None of these was from Reddit.
Well, I
That's why
think he didn't. I feel like I read something recently that's like he didn't actually fail maths. He did poorly in a class or something, or he failed something. But I think the
Actually,
trope
I've
of
seen Einstein, bro. That guy was not failing maths, bro. There's no way.
he's got knowledge.
All right, so saying
I think I have read something recently that has clarified this trope that he failed maths, and I want to say no bingo.
all right,
No bingo is your answer?
no bingo.
No bingo is correct.
Well done.
There is no
Lovely.
bingo. So the old wives' tale, as you said, it comes from the fact that like the German schooling system, like from scales from like 1 to 5, and if you get a 1, it's the best. But then like everywhere else, 5 is the best. So these people just saw Albert Einstein get a 1.
so they
and
thought he was an
like,
idiot.
Yeah, he's a fool. But mate, the man's the master of physics
Exactly,
and
mate.
stuff. So yeah, how's he failing math? Bingo or no bingo? If you hold it in your farts long enough, the gas can be reabsorbed and come out of your mouth.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Maybe.
You're a man that doesn't didn't shit outside his house. Have you ever held in a fart as well?
No, I let those go for free, bro.
So let's think about the logistics, right? It's near your anus. You need a fart. You're telling me,
No, but the gas comes from your stomach, right? So it goes down.
yeah, but there are
And the
times
bouncer back there says, "Not tonight, brother." So then it comes back up and it has to go out somewhere.
reabsorbed.
I don't know about
and let out
reabsorbed,
as a
but-
fucking burp.
I don't know. I wish I knew enough about science to tell you these things.
Which organ is it getting reabsorbed? So you tell me it hasn't left the stomach.
So it's your intestine and then the sphincter and then it goes back up. Oh, can it go back up?
Have you ever felt a fart? Have you ever held in a fart and felt it reabsorb into your intestines or your stomach?
That is true though. When you hold it a fart long enough, where does it go?
Where does it go?
Where does it go? Because it just goes.
Can't just disappear.
The feeling just goes away. But then am I burping like half an hour later because it's
I've
it's
never
manifested in a different state?
Look, let's say bingo.
This seems plausible.
It seems plausible.
But then is it the plausible ones that are false? You know what I mean?
Look, let's just say bingo and then we'll figure it out later.
I'm happy to get this one wrong.
Yeah,
Bingo.
Bingo.
It is bingo.
Lovely stuff.
So that's true.
Yeah, it is true.
Maybe I'll hold it a fart today. See what happens.
It doesn't smell like a fart when it comes out of your mouth.
Because it's just gas,
It's
right?
just gas.
Yeah, right.
I think this could be completely wrong, Right, this is what my dad tells me. It's like if you've taken a dump and your like intestines are clear, when you fart, it doesn't smell, right? But the gas comes through all the fecal matter, and that's what makes
why
it
it
smell.
smells. Uh-huh.
So when it goes back up, it doesn't need to go past that fecal
Good
matter.
science right here.
That's neither here nor there. I'm not claiming that's a fact. All I can claim is a bingo is what I just said. Bingo or no bingo? People were on the moon before wheels were on suitcases.
I think this is bingo. I'm pretty sure I read this on Reddit as well, Ro.
It's a fun fact.
No,
I think
Reddit.
I have. Or maybe
Not on
TikTok.
Reddit.
It was one of the two.
Not
I
on
feel like I've
TikTok.
seen that. I feel like I've seen. So what? They land on the moon. Landed on the moon. So people landed on the moon. So 1969. Yeah, I'm sure people still had you pick up. Have you seen those old movies where
The briefcase.
they pick it up? Yeah. Surely I reckon they didn't have wheels until 1970, 1980.
Wheels were invented, the Flintstones.
On suitcases, right? It was the prerogative part of what you just said.
I can see this being like a fun fact that people tout about.
I think I remember seeing that. Yeah, when Neil Armstrong went on that spaceship, he had to carry his own bag. He didn't wheel it on, is what I remember seeing. So I think it's bingo.
I can back that. Bingo.
I'm going to say bingo.
So you're saying you saw Neil Armstrong carry his own bags?
Absolutely.
No wheels.
No wheels.
Bingo.
Yeah.
No wheels on the suitcases.
Unreal.
Lovely.
Bingo or no bingo? The Great Wall of China is visible from space.
This one always does me. I feel like I heard that it is, but then I swear I've also read that that's cap.
I have nothing to go off.
Well, what are
how
we
do you
defining
think to-
space?
I don't know, like when you go from the troposphere to the stratosphere and once you enter the space sphere or whatever it's called.
Out of the ozone layer.
Yeah. Well, what are the levels of space? I think it's the stratosphere, right? You go above that.
The
and
Great
then you're
Wall
in
of China
space.
is visible from
So
space.
I'm on Google Earth, let's say.
Yeah.
Right? I've left Earth.
Yeah.
I'm in space. Can I see the Great Wall of China?
I'm pretty sure you can.
Was that Google Earth? Is
That's
that
Google Earth. Is that space though?
Is that representative of real life?
Yeah, it is because it's satellite images.
Did Neil see it?
Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Neil saw it. Would have been hard to see it from a studio in California.
What are we saying?
So have a think, right? You like think back to the Hubble images, your telescope photos that come through. You see the wispy clouds, you see the blue water. Can you see in China? Can you see the structure?
I have a feeling this is like the spiders in your sleep sort of
Yeah, it's like a urban myth.
urban myth.
Are we saying
You
it's?
can see like lights and like in the night.
He's
sky.
trying to throw us off this.
I'm
cliff.
just saying,
Can I'm picturing, those pictures of Earth from space. They never show China though. They always show North America, South America. How can I don't know. You reckon you can see? I don't think you can.
I don't think you can.
Because it's just a building, right? So then why couldn't you see,
It's
the
called
Centerpoint Tower?
exactly.
Why can't you see, the Burj Khalifa and all that? The Mia Khalifa? You can't see any of that from space. It's just long in it. It's not tall. All right.
whatever. What? Yeah.
So we'll say no.
No
you can't see,
bingo.
so no bingo.
No bingo is correct.
There you go.
Well deduced, my friends. Final one. Bingo or no bingo? Jack and Jills were once a unit of measurement.
So what? I've got 3 jacks.
Or 3 Jills.
Was it Jack and Jills, or is it 3 Jacks and 3 Jills?
You can have 3 Jacks and 3 Jills, supposedly.
Went up the hill to fetch a pail of water.
You reckon it's a water measurement then?
But then they say pail of water. What's a pail?
Pail is a bucket.
You're right, actually.
But then
True.
why don't they just say I've got 3 pails?
Maybe it's 3 pails to 1 Jack.
Or is it measurements of hill incline?
Inclination, you reckon?
Exactly.
So
That
forget
hill's
about
got 4
degrees.
jacks. I can only do
Sure.
2
Okay,
Jill
now,
hill.
let's think about what could Jack and Jill be a unit of measurement of.
It has to be related to the nursery rhyme.
Is it though?
Has to be. Why
Okay.
else would be Jack
So it's
and
either
Jill?
water or maybe height of a mountain, height of a hill, inclination of a hill,
Inclination, I reckon.
speed maybe of going up a hill.
It took me 4 jacks to get up that hill.
But then what's a Jill? So like Jill's are seconds or something. It took me 3
4 jacks and 2 Jills.
Jills.
Exactly.
Surely
Was
we
it
can't
current-
be saying this is bingo. It makes no sense.
But just for
That's
the fun,
why.
just
let's
for the
just-
fun
yeah,
of
you know
it.
what? Let's just say
It's. Do you reckon this man is coming up with that sort of?
maybe, to be honest, or he's looked this up somewhere. So I don't know. Let's say bingo. All
I reckon bingo.
right, we're saying bingo.
It is bingo. You guys are right. The measurement is volume, but it's volume of like alcoholic beverages. So 1 standard drink is a Jill, and half that is a Jack.
Oh, never have got that, but we were sort of on the
no
right.
Jills for tonight for me, brother. Just Jacks.
Yeah.
You know what? Fair play.
Alrighty, boys. Well done. That was excellent from you. You came home. You started off very weak.
Yeah,
very weak. But you stormed home very strong. 6 out of 9. One of the highest
We'll take that.
percentages of all time.
Well, the record.